It's low key. Good morning, family. Let's hop up into this Serena Williams cartoon. And we're gonna chop it up and we're gonna talk about that this morning. First things first, I need you to hit that like button. Thank you kindly. And I need you to slap the Mark Knight out of that subscribe button. Please and thank you. Now let's get to it, family. Mark Knight at Night Cartoons. He says this is his cartoon in today's The Herald Sun on Serena Williams at the US Open. Clearly shows Serena, upset, throwing a temper tantrum, what have you. And then you got the umpire saying to the other girl, her opponent, can you just let her win? Let's real quick, let me hop up. But let me just go to the article real quick. Okay, so it says Harold's son cartoonist defends racist, sexist Serena Williams cartoon. Mark Knight's caricature of Williams depicts her with a smashed racket and a pacifier. I didn't even see a pacifier. Oh shit. And a pacifier following her US Open loss. An Australian cartoonist is standing by his cartoon of Serena Williams that perpetuates the racist and sexist angry black woman trope. Mark Knight, the editorial cartoonist for the Herald Sun in Melbourne, dismissed social media criticism of his drawing, which mocks the tennis legend after her loss to Naomi Osaka at Saturday's US Open final. Yo, he got almost 9,000 hearts on there. So 9,000 people co-signing. In the cartoon, Williams is depicted with an exaggerated face and body, jumping on her smashed racket with a pacifier nearby. In the background, a blonde opponent who may or may not represent Osaka. You see. Wow, she does have blonde hair. Wow, that's crazy. May or may not represent Osaka faces a chair umpire who pleads, "Can you just let her win? Don't bring gender into it when it's all about behavior." Knight tweeted after scores of social media users argued that his sketch was racist and sexist. To attempt to prove his point, he posted a previous cartoon about male player Nick Kyrgios, whatever the fuck his name is, receiving a pep talk after appearing sulky during the tournament. That cartoon hardly helps his claims of gender neutrality. However, it shows a male tennis official speaking to Kyrgios, but the official in the next panel holding Kyrgios by the ear is a woman. Knight, whose past cartoons have also been skewered as racist and sexist, did not immediately respond to HuffPost's request for further comment. So this was another picture of his. I'm not familiar with this tennis player. He says, well, Julie, here's a cartoon I drew a few days before when Australian male tennis player Kyrgios at the US Open was behaving badly. Don't bring gender into it when it's all about behavior. I'll accept your apology in writing. Shit. What the fuck? Yo, is this fucking Nicki Minaj over here? She look raggedy as fuck. Ew. Shout out Bad and Bougie on the check-in. Hello, good morning. Yo, Nicki Minaj look raggedy as hell. Ew. Spider Lady. Critics noted that Knight's cartoon of Kygrios actually reinforces the point that men are treated differently than women. An argument Williams made after she was fined $17,000 for three highly criticized code violations during Saturday's U.S. Open final. Chair umpire Carlos Ramos docked the 23-time Grand Slam champion. I mean, I gotta salute that. um, I gotta salute that. She won. She won 23 Grand Slam titles. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She turned tennis into a contact sport. Serena Williams has turned tennis into a contact sport. Shit can get physical out there, man. Shit, tennis used to be a hobby. White people used to consider tennis a hobby. You know what I'm saying? She didn't turn, man. Look, you out there, you gonna fuck around and get hit in the face with a whole tennis ball fucking around with Serena Williams. Let's see. Bad and Bougie says she's the queen of tennis, no doubt. I mean, shit. She out there, man. Look, I don't want no problems with Serena, man. Like I said, she'll look like she'll pick a whole nigga up and put his ass down somewhere. I don't want no smoke with Serena Williams. Um, goes on. The article goes on to say, she then broke a racket and berated him, resulting in two more code violations. Williams, who has long spoken out about facing racism and sexism as a black woman in the public eye, noted that male players who lose their tempers on the court have not always been penalized as harshly. Tennis legend Billie Jean King agreed. That's a fact. Oh, she from Compton? That's crazy. Hey, real quick, Bad and Bougie, we did a story the other day. I'm not sure if you were in the chat or not, but it seemed like where you live at, you said you live in LA, you around all the hot spots. But we did a story the other day about Felicia from Friday. And Felicia from Friday, she opened up a soul food, a vegan soul food cafe. They said it's in somewhere over there, Santa Monica, or I'm not sure where they said it was. But since you over there, you could go check it out for all of us. You don't do vegan. Damn. Well, shit, never mind. Fuck it, never mind. But I'm gonna say this though. You saying you don't do vegan? But hold on. You saying you don't do vegan? I don't do vegan either. But the food that I seen, I'm with that shit. Let me see. She said I'm straight. Hold up. So this is her food there. You telling me what you wouldn't try these tacos? These shits look good as hell. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Look at that. Telling me you wouldn't. It's the same thing. Look, macaroni and cheese, plantains, beans, rice. It's the same thing. It's just don't have no meat in it. It look good as hell. I don't fuck with vegan shit neither. But I fuck with this. Tell me you wouldn't eat that sandwich. That shit look. I don't even know what this is. That shit look good as hell though. And this shit make me want to try vegan food. No lie. This shit look good. You know what I'm saying? Bad and Boozy says my sister-in-law is vegan. She be bringing that shit to Thanksgiving and nobody touched that shit. I believe it. Do it look as good as this though? Let me. We always seem to go left. It's soybeans and shit. We always seem to go left. So let me hop back up in here. Shout out Felicia from Friday. Everybody go check out Jackfruit Cafe, man. If you out there on the West Coast. Let's see. So the article goes on to say there's a long history of sexism in tennis, including unequal pay for women and scrutiny of their appearance and fashion choices. She said, no, it doesn't look good as her. I'm telling you, that food look right. All you got to do for a person like me, like a carnivore, just make whatever vegan food, make it look like regular food. Make it look like regular food for me, and as long as it don't taste like cardboard, as long as it has some flavor, you know what I'm saying? I'll fuck around and like it. You know what I'm saying? Article goes on to say last month, officials at the French Open banned Serena Williams from wearing a bodysuit in future tournaments. Less than 2 weeks ago, in an earlier U.S. Open round, French player Alizé Alizé Cornet received a code violation for changing her shirt on the court after realizing it was backwards. Even though male players routinely change their shirts. Yeah, them niggas be fucking half naked on the court. That niggas be wanting to play with no shirt on, for real. Now let's see. The United States Tennis Association, which organizes the tournament, later apologized to Cornet and clarified its policy to reflect that women can also change their shirts on the court. Now let me hop up on Twitter so we can see what the people are talking about. We can get the pulse of the nation. This person says, "Where was this cartoon for all the men who have broken their rackets over the years?" That's a fact. When I do be watching tennis, them niggas just be yamming them. They be yamming them rackets, man. They don't give a fuck. Some motherfuckers be creative of how they be breaking their rackets. This person says you could have simply posted the cartoon about the male player as a reply, but the fact that you had to be a jerk about it says a lot. Perhaps you should check your own behavior instead of challenging Serena's with this racist cartoon. This person says, "Hi, can you please tell me why Naomi Osaka is white with blonde hair in this picture?" Damn. Let's see. Let's see. What are they talking about? This person says, "This is disgraceful." At the Herald Sun, if your team is still confused as to why this is not okay, please do your very overdue homework. Read a book like I'm Still Here. Follow people like Rachel Cargill, and most importantly, sit down and listen. You know, it's so crazy. Like I found this shit out today. I didn't even know that in tennis, you're not allowed to be coached. So you know how in every other fucking sport on the planet Earth, basketball, football, even baseball, you can be coached from the bench. Like basketball, you take a timeout. Football, you take a timeout. Baseball, you can be coached from the. I'm sorry, baseball, you can be coached from the plate. You know what I'm saying? The coach can coach you from the bench. He could be on the bench sending you like hand signals, looking like he throwing up gang signs and shit. But in tennis, you're not allowed to be coached during a game. What kind of shit is that? You playing a fucking sport. So you mean the only time a professional tennis player can be coached is when they're not playing a game? What the fuck? It's the craziest shit I've ever heard. And that's what happened. They said that the coach gave her like a thumbs up or did something with his hands, right? Maybe it was some sort of signal towards Serena to play a certain way, to change her strategy, right? And that's why the umpire gave her a penalty in the first place. Oh, Bad and Boozy says, I knew that. That shit is crazy. I didn't know that. That was the first time. I've been watching tennis for a couple years. I follow Roger Federer, Nadal, uh, what's his name? Jovic, whatever his name is. But I've never known that. What kind of sport doesn't let you be coached? You know what I'm saying? And then another thing is, if you're not allowed to be coached during tennis, why the fuck is the coach allowed to come to the game? If you're not allowed to be coached, why the fuck is the coach allowed to be sitting in the stands staring at your ass? It's like, yo, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Your coach is allowed to be there. You're allowed to be there. You just not allowed to be coached. Like, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard, man. Let's see what these people talking about. This person says, just so you know, this passes for everyday, regular, not at all racist cartoon commentary here in Australia. We get buckets of this shameful, gross, piped out, okay, by the Murdoch press. Shout out Miss Solo in the building. Ooh, Miss Solo, I got words for you today, Miss Solo. But first I want to say hello, good morning. But I got some words for you, Miss Solo. We might have to get the gloves out this morning. I have to go on Amazon and get us some sock and boppers. Let's see. This nigga said, God damn, that was racist. Oh shit. I'll say what, Miss Solo? You know what I'm talking about. This person says this is a depiction of white journalism pushing the angry black woman. We see Serena being portrayed as a slandering, menacing threat for her anti-sexist displays. She isn't uncivil, and by using respectability politics to silence her message, you're choosing sexism and racism. This person says this is absolutely disgraceful, portraying the black woman as a threatening menace. Her appointment is seen as fragile and feminine. The umpire is seen as reasonable and calm. You should be ashamed of yourself. Miss Solo, I had to go back. I went back and watched my video I made yesterday where I was going off on Shay Shay. Oh, Shay Shay. Hey, Shay Shay. Yeah. The most softest beta male YouTuber. And I went back on the video and it seemed like you was caping for Shay Shay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Shay Shay. It seemed like you was caping for Shea Butter. Now, I think I said somebody took his drawers. Cause that's what he said. He said somebody took his drawers. And then you said, and then I said he was sharing his drawers with another nigga. And then hold on. You said he took his drawers. So ain't we saying the same thing, Miss Solo? If a grown man is hanging out with another grown man and the other grown man is wearing his drawers while they hanging out, is that not that man sharing his drawers with another man? Miss Solo says you said his drawers were taken, which means he didn't share them. Miss Solo, let me repeat this. Two grown men standing next to each other. If both of them are wearing drawers that belong to one of those men, are they not sharing drawers? Yes or no? On my 27 years on this planet, no nigga in life has ever worn a pair of my drawers. You know why? Because he would die where he stood. He would die where he stood. I got a little brother. I got cousins. You know what I'm saying? We play basketball. They be like, yo, let me borrow your shorts. The most I'll do is let a nigga borrow my basketball shorts. That's the most I'll do. And and keep it a full buck with you. Anytime I ever let my cousin borrow my basketball shorts or my uncle borrow my basketball shorts, I don't even ask for them back. I'll be like, nigga, you can hold those. That's a gift. I swear to God on everything I love. I swear to God on everything I love. It don't matter. See, Miss Solo, you worried about the technicalities of what he said. It's not about what he said. It's about what took place in real time, in real life. And I did say somebody took his drawers. And then later after that, I said, so he was sharing drawers with another nigga. I'm just keeping it a buck. If two men are standing next to each other and both of them is wearing the same drawers from the same dresser of one of them niggas, in that moment in life, they sharing drawers. And if that nigga ain't dead, then that one nigga co-signed that man wearing his drawers. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. If you a grown-ass man, how you let somebody take your drawers? And this is what I was thinking about last night. I'm so glad you on the channel now. I'm so glad we can have this conversation. This is what I was talking about last night, Miss Solo. To myself, of course. Because I be having conversations with myself. I have the best conversations with myself. If you a grown man, I know this nigga like 40 something. If you a grown man and you let another nigga take your drawers, then what's stopping him from letting another nigga take his ass? Let me repeat. If you a grown man and you out here in these streets letting a nigga take your drawers, what's stopping that man from letting another nigga take his ass? Thank you. That's all I'm saying. I don't want no smoke. You know, low key. It's low key. I'm low key. I don't want no smoke, but I'm gonna point out fuck shit. It's who I am. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. Now you go, oh, now you copping, please, Miss Solo. Now you copping, please, Miss Solo. Come on now. Come on now, Miss Solo. That was the full story. The nigga said he was on vacation somewhere or whatever. He was somewhere with a nigga. The nigga went in his shit, took his drawers, and they was wearing the same drawers at the same, the nigga was wearing his drawers while they was hanging out and cooling. That's the story, Miss Solo. I was there. I heard it all. That's the story right there. But it's cool. Like I said, this is a pro-objective channel. I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, if you fuck with this person, don't fuck. You know what I mean? I ain't fucking with you. Da 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 da. If it like, as long as it's respectful, I'm the type of nigga I will agree to disagree, as long as it's not disrespectful, as long as it's not people, starting bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I said what I had to say to him. You know what I'm saying? And then I kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? What's fucked up is Solo. Hey, Shay. That nigga's soft, man. I don't care. I need to stop talking about this dude. But you just reminded me, Miss Solo, because I literally thought I was watching Power last night, and out of nowhere, I thought about Miss Solo and how it seemed like you was caping for this shea butter ass nigga. And I was like, hold on. Low key, hold on. Hold up, low key. So that means if this nigga will let another grown man just snatch his drawers, what would stop him from letting another grown man snatch his booty? That's it. And just the dots connected. I wish I said that in my other video I made. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's just, and then another thing I want to know, see what I'm saying? See what you done did, Miss Solo? And then another thing I want to know is, see, this is what I'm saying. This is why certain shit, fuck the internet. This is why you just don't say certain shit. This is why you just don't say certain shit. So my question I got to pose now is, did he ask for the draws back after the man was done with him? Was there tiger stripe in him? See, that's why some things you just need to keep to your damn self. Point blank, period. Same thing. Same thing. That's what I want to know. Now I got to find this out. Thank you, Miss Solo. Because you didn't made me sit up here and think about, well, does Miss Solo have a point? Or am I tripping? Now I got to find out, did this man ask for his draws back? And he looked like the type of nigga that would. And then complain. He'll ask for the draws back and then complain about the stretch, the motherfucking the fuck is that shit called? The skid marks. He seemed like he the type of nigga that asked for the draws back and then complain about the skid marks the other nigga left in him. Hold a grudge forever. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. But I just had to get that off real quick. We as far as we go, Miss Solo, we good. Me and you good. I just had to say that real quick. I just had to pose that, the context really quick. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Cause like I said, I've been on vacations with niggas. I had times when I would crash at my friends' houses, or my friends would crash at my house. No nigga ever had the confidence to go up in my underwear drawer and get to choosing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No nigga ever had the confidence to pull up on my draw and say, all right, cool. I like these. Oh, he got the boxer briefs. All right. I like this nigga style. uh, oh, that's another question. See, Solo. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm dead. But Solo says because even if he did take his draws behind his back, aka without him knowing, how would he know he was wearing his drawers? So I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let it go. If y'all rocking with Shay Shay, aka Shea Butter, just be aware that at one point in time in life, in this man's real life history, he had a real life conversation with another grown man about them sharing underwear out loud. Fuck, he said, "Hey man, did you see where my drawers had went? Did you touch my drawers?" Yeah, man, I got these shits on right now. They feel good as hell. You got the boxer briefs, right? Yeah. You got the best of both worlds down here, Playboy. Who blocked you, Bad and Bougie? Niggas adore that block button, man. If it's one thing a bitch nigga love, it's that block button, man. You know, and look, I had a troll last night, man. I had somebody coming up in my channel. I had somebody come up in my channel last night, family, and he spammed the life out of the chat. So I told him, I was like, bro, hey, it is what it is. Can you just take that shit to another raggedy ass YouTube channel? The man told me, you gonna have to block me. I ain't going nowhere. Oh man. Shay. Oh man. The man told me I'm not going nowhere. So I had to fucking hide his messages because if y'all was trying to talk, he would have been flooding the comment section. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only time I really have to block people is when they're spamming. You know what I'm saying? Or when a person is being like, racist or whatever the case may be. I like when people are being objective. Like how I say, like I gotta keep going back to this. Like how I say fuck Tupac, and the majority I love Tupac. I think that's pretty dope. That I could say fuck Tupac with his emotional ass, right? And then y'all still fuck with me. You know? I mean, it's your channel, you know what I'm saying, Miss Bad and Boozy. It's your channel. But me personally, I try to give everybody a chance. I just try to give everybody a chance. It's one big pro objective, pro truth, and pro good character channel over here. But like I said, if you start spamming or you be on some racist shit, you gotta go because you're not adding nothing productive to the chat. You're not adding nothing productive to this video. You're not adding nothing productive to this moment. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather a person come in and just tell me facts. If I'm wrong, tell me facts. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. Why he wait, but she said Tupac is the best rapper and writer in history. Man, I'm gonna have to hop up on Amazon. I'm gonna have to activate this Prime account, and And I'm gonna have to get these sock and boppers delivered overnight for Miss Bad and Bougie and Miss Solo. For real. We gonna have to fight. Shout out Biggie, the GOAT. And Miss Solo says, why did he even bring up his jaws being on another dude's ass? I mean, look, I don't know if you was up in the chat, Miss Solo, but I was in the chat, and this dude is a goofball, man. You know, this dude had so many people on his channel that I watched before I created a YouTube channel. He had Anthony Brian Logan, and I'm gonna say this: I don't 100% agree with anybody he had on his panel, but he had a lot of people that have a lot of amazing, great, insightful information. That's what they put out. He had Anthony Brian Logan. He had Akintunde Nation. He had this dude called this dude name was Brandon Tatum. I just found his channel. He had the Advice Show up there. He had, it seemed like his channel is the hub, is the spot, you know, the link up spot for all the popular Black YouTubers. And I just feel like how he's using his platform, he just turned it into some nigga shit. You know how hard it is to get a real platform on YouTube? You know how hard it is to collab with these people? Like behind the scenes, and I ain't trying to like really go into it, family, but behind the scenes, it's a lot of it's a lot of hard work to bring people together. To bring people together at the same time, it's hard work. It's hard work. Very seldom when I'm doing, you know, when I have guests on my show, it's very rare that when somebody tells me, okay, I'm down to do a video with you, low key, it's very rare that like 100% I'm like, got it, we good. I know they're going to show up. And no disrespect to none of my panel members, and you know, I love them, I respect them all. But it's like I know that they have lives, I know that they have shit to do. But this dude, but I say that to say this dude has a panel of all the most popular Black content creators on YouTube on his channel at one time, and they all have hundreds of thousands of subscribers on their own. They don't need him. And then they hop up on his channel and he immediately is on some nigga shit. He's not letting nobody get off as far as, talk how to like say what they need to get off their chest. He keeps interrupting everybody. He refers to everybody on his panel as niggas, like they ain't nothing else in this world. They just niggas, right? It's just like, wow. It's like the All-Star game. You know what I mean? If this was the NBA, it'd be like the All-Star game. It's just the most popular Black content creators on YouTube, man. Let's see. Walter White in the chat turning up. Pay attention. Is he with the... I don't even know what that meme is, Solo. What is a contest community? I don't even know what that mean anymore. Miss Bad and Bougie says, I don't like how he talks about and to women. Like I said, like that was my first time really on his channel. You know what I'm saying? I heard one of the guests on my panel, they would say that they would hop on his stream from time to time. But like I said, I listened to a brother on YouTube named Akintunde Nation, and I was subscribed to him way before I had a channel, and I saw his picture on the stream. So I said, let me go check it out, because I fuck with what he be saying. He say that shit that a lot of people won't say. You know what I'm saying? And I like people like that. I love people like that say the shit. The elephant, they call out the elephant in the room. Every time they open their mouth, they calling out the elephant in the room. Those are the type of people I fuck with. Um, and I just wanted to see what he was talking about. And next thing I know, I'm in a chat where this dude is being so disrespectful to his own panel, to the subscribers. It's just like, wow. How in what world does this dude really have a platform this large when he's being so disrespectful? You know what I'm saying? Shout out Keys to Win in the building. Miss Solo says, conscious community meaning you want Umar Johnson, Professor Griff, Tariq Nasheed, Phil Valentine, Black Magic Channels. I'll be honest with you, Miss Solo. I can't get into those people. Pause. I can't get into those channels. Umar Johnson, didn't he say he was going to build a school somewhere or something? Right? Never happened, some shit. Um, Professor Griff, I heard a lot of people had issues with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know much about him. Tariq Nasheed, I don't know much about him, but it's just like the vibe I get from him is kind of like, you know what I mean? I'd rather listen to somebody else. I don't even know who Phil Valentine is. And Black Magic, I just don't really fuck with them. I don't. He said he been talking about building a school since 2014. I just don't really fuck with them, family. Like, it's no disrespect, but it's just like I'm a different type of person, man. I feel energies when I talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like this Umar Johnson dude. And like I said, I don't want no smoke. I don't give a fuck about this dude. But like, doesn't he be walking around with a isn't this dude like 40 years old and he be walking around with a do-rag on? Nigga, I stopped wearing do-rags when I was like fucking 15. You know what I'm saying? I stopped wearing do-rags when I was like 15, man. I stopped wearing earrings when I was like in my teenage years. It's just a process of maturing, man. You know what I'm saying? And your message, a lot of times, I mean, look, I'm a type of person myself that I don't really give a fuck about the messenger. I'll take the message. I just want the message. But a lot of people out here, they need your message. They need the message to match the messenger. They want you to practice what you preach. So if you out here talking about some conscious this, conscious that, you can't be out here looking like a fucking like you ghetto or something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta level up. You can't be out here talking like you ghetto too. You gotta level up. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I can see past, you know, the messenger. I come for the message. Pause. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And like I said, no disrespect, but it's like I'd rather talk to a John Hardy, man. I'd rather talk to a John Hardy because I know he's really out there changing people's lives. Let's do a quick plug for John Hardy. And y'all need to pray for John Hardy. I haven't talked to that nigga in like 4 days. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on with John Hardy. Y'all need to reach out to him, man. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody got him. What the fuck? But please check up on John Hardy, man. I haven't talked to that nigga in 4 days, man. We got to put an Amber Alert on that dude. For real. Man, I can't type shit in this motherfucker. Fuck. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, man. Oh. Hold on, y'all. I mean, just, all right, fuck it. I tried. John Hardy, go check on that, man. Definitely go check out johnhardynow.com. And check out Astro Enlightenment on YouTube. John Hardy is doing videos. John Hardy is live streaming now. He with the shits. So definitely go check him out. Miss Solo says, my sister getting out of jail today. Bad and Boozy says, I'm changing lives as well. I gave a tutorial on how to wash your ass. Is that for real? Like, is that a real thing? You got to exfoliate, ho. So yeah, I don't like them dudes that be so extreme with it. I like regular, down to earth people that have all the same knowledge and insight, and they're you know, if you ask them, they're willing to share the information with you. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I don't fuck with people that like throw on the dashikis and, you know, the fucking the wooden chains and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need a fucking uniform. I don't need a costume to tell the truth. You feel me? I don't need a costume to tell the truth. Like, look at, I really don't. I was gonna pull up some pictures, but I don't even want to do that shit. I don't need that. Half the time, I be doing these videos, I ain't even got no fucking shirt on. I just be sitting in my damn living room making these videos with no shirt on. Talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? Bad and Bougie said, pull it up. Keys the one says, I agree. Some people are just too deep. And I gotta disagree with that. I don't feel like I don't even know what it means to be deep anymore. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they think they need a costume to sell themselves to y'all. I think these people think they need a costume. It's as simple as that. They need the beads, the big ass wooden block chains with the crosses. Like, no, dude, you would get more respect if you look like me. If you get more respect when you look like the people you're actually trying to appeal to be honest. Let's keep it a buck. When you look like your consumer, you're going to appeal more, in my opinion. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't need a nigga that fucking be lighting incense. You know what I'm saying? And be trying to sell me some fucking African oils and shit. I don't need that. Just tell me the truth, man. That's all I need. Key says deep, meaning all the extra stuff. Yeah, they doing too much. That's what we call it. They doing too much. They extra. You know what I'm saying? And then the crazy part is, here's another thing, Miss Solo. The crazy part is, so you got your dashiki on, you got your oils imported from Africa, you got a lifetime supply of incense at the crib, right? But then behind closed doors, these niggas are fucking white bitches and dating white bitches and nothing off in white bitches. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, so I really want to say this. Like, whenever you see somebody pushing like too hard on something, like a look or whatever the case may be, that should be a red alert. I've learned the most in my life from people that look like regular looking as people. When you look at them, unless you wouldn't think shit about them. You would think they a regular ass person. But when you talk to them, when you have a conversation with them, they'll fucking man, listen. You'll want to talk to them all fucking day. That's how much knowledge you can gain from them. Like a John Hardy, like a Super Sly 75. You know what I'm saying? I love Super Sly 75. That nigga come up on his stream with the Stephen A cut, respectfully. He be rocking the same raggedy ass White Sox hat. I love it. Same dusty ass t-shirt. I love it. Cause it ain't about, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about the uniform. He not trying to sell me a look. He's trying to give me free game. And I'm the type of person that I know that I'm the type of person that'll tell people you can learn something. Like, don't think you know everything. You could learn something from a homeless person. So that's just how I am. You know, people like Reginald Williams. Reginald Williams doesn't even have a YouTube channel. But we supposed to do a video today. Follow me. Reginald Williams does not even have a YouTube channel. We supposed to do a video today about how Jesus is just a metaphor for the sun. So why you got niggas like, hey, Shay, out here talking about, nigga, you only got one subscriber. Hey, get him the hell up out of here. I would love him to tell Reginald Williams that. Because Reginald Williams is from Atlanta. You don't play that goofy shit. You don't play that shit. Miss Solo says most of them don't realize the dashiki patterns mean certain things, and the ones in America truly don't mean shit. See, and you know, like I said, and I fuck with y'all family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have been a blessing to my channel, and you know, I appreciate y'all. You know, I appreciate y'all. So that's why I like to mix it up. You know, I like to talk about some real shit. I like to talk about some enlightenment shit. Then sometimes I like to dibble and dabble and give y'all a slither of the monkey shit. Or the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feed the trolls. I want to kill them. So we do a little bit of everything over here at Low Key T. I appreciate everybody for coming over. You know, YouTube, they told me to go sit my ass down in the corner on Low Key T Live. So I appreciate each and every person that came over to my new channel, you know, and we kept it moving. We kept it moving. We kept it moving for real. So I'm gonna make a couple videos today. Hopefully y'all pop back up in here. I'm gonna make a video right after this one about Safari. Or should I do it now while y'all up in here? Should I talk about it now while y'all up in here, or should I make a separate video? Because I really can't even play it anyway, so I might just make it a separate video. But definitely, family, let me know. Patty Boozy says now, please. I need some shit to get me through work, nigga. Oh shit. Nah, I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with another one. I'm gonna hit y'all with another one. Yo, Miss Solo, please. Please pause. Jesus. It's solo. What the fuck? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna come right back, fam. I'm gonna come right back. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you kindly. Hop up in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this cartoon of Serena Williams. Mark Knight drew her appearing to be throwing a temper tantrum. She has a binky, aka a pacifier, on the ground next to a broken racket. Her opponent looks like a white girl with blonde hair, while the umpire is telling her opponent, "Can you just let her win?" Is this racist? Do you hop up in the comments? Let me know. Do you feel like this is racist? Is it racist? Is it prejudice? Do you not care? Is it a joke? Is it funny? Do you feel like Serena was overreacting? Do you feel like she was whining? Or do you feel like she had a case? She had reason to cuss these niggas out for the whole 10 minutes that she did. Let me know, family. And I'll be right back. Slow key.